Yes, sir.
I know that you redid the greens at Northwood. Is that the same kind of grass that we would have here?
Except, it's decided what Travis would like to do. We use 007 here.
I'm sorry, we use 007.
What's on number one?
8184.
That doesn't seem like
No.
How long ago did they get a road count?
Yeah, they were 27 in the fall of 2017.
is there a significant difference in the cost? I mean, that those this one's not.
Yeah. No, there's no cost difference. So 007, just different environments too. But
When you said bidding, so you don't have your crew, there's a crew that you'll bid to do the work?
well, we're architects, so we, as I was mentioning, we've been fortunate lately because of the work we're doing around the country, getting a lot more interest from builders all over the country. They're going to do work for us all over the country these days. And so, when we did number one, we had, everybody was welcome, pretty much. And so you're going to get, when it's project this size, you're going to get the best builders giving a pretty good price.
Just my point. If you went to Northwood and saw those greens, they're fabulous. Where's the Dallas? If you look at that one, if all the greens look like that, that would be not too great in my opinion. So who oversees the work after it's done? Like somebody does it, and who's watching it? But when we did the bunkers, they did an abysmal job, and nobody here oversaw what they did, and we had to live with it. Now we're redoing it.
Well, that's the reason why I only do 1 or 2 projects a year. We take on a few small projects, and like the project we did number one, I wouldn't do that again. We're not doing little small projects anymore, so we're only doing one at a time. So I'm here 3 or 4 days a week, and so I'm overseeing the work. I also have one shaper. So when we do big projects, I can put my own shaper that I've been working with for 17 years that knows what we're doing. So I'm overseeing the work. I have my own shaper shaping everything. And so that's why we're not doing small projects anymore, because I can't put my own shaper on a small project most of the time.
I'm just going to take it right there. Number one, you think that was good? Not the shape. I'm talking about the grass on number one.
I only played it this morning. I mean, it was just top dress from everybody. So, I mean, it looks like it was top dress from everybody.
Just for the sake of understanding for me, he says that was a different grass. I understand that. That was 2017. This is now. The age, if it's apples to apples, would that be a little bit better in that time frame?
Well, if you played Northwood in the fall of 2019, they weren't that great. I mean, it takes a little while for greens to mature. In the fall of 2019, that was while my wrist, I've had 3 wrists. I was playing some in the fall of 2019. We went to Northwood play, and greens that fall. I played September, if I remember correctly. Right, and that was 2 or 3 weeks before in Texas, so it was late September. Greens were rolling 9 centimeter and fall, and it just takes a while.
What did you say?
And they will not be one
Assuming you're still going with 10 greens here.
I think that's the best choice here. I mean, this is one place in Texas where it's a pretty good bent grass environment. You've got a little bit of altitude, more so than some of the other places. You've got plenty of airflow. Should be a pretty good place.
So if you start moving everything around, I was like in the affect our irrigation system?
Well, we're gonna be putting in a decent amount of new irrigation. We're not putting in a completely new irrigation system, but we're putting in irrigation at greens and tees, and fairways and places where we are moving things around to the point where we need to put it in irrigation. So our irrigation budget basically would equal about 1/5 of the new irrigation system.
Is there an estimate on the cost?
Yeah. So with that, that's a good segue.
You're talking a lot about the greens. Yeah, I was just saying. Said it's full opening March 2024, when's the greens, what's your?
Well, a lot of it depends on your growing them too. I mean, we had the green, we planted the green on number 1 when? What was that?
After, we planned that after Thanksgiving. Yeah. So y'all remember we were covering it, trying to do everything we could to grow up we weren't supposed to, but yeah. So we had to get the fall growing season. It's at about, there was a year and a half old. It's really more like a year old basically when we planted it.
Your construction plan, I got a question just on your construction plan, maybe this comes later, but on your construction plan, are you gonna close down 1 9, leave the other 9 open, and build on that 9 and then go to the other 9, or are you gonna shut down the whole course?
Yeah, well, you can't do that because your grassing schedule. So you've got to grass all your greens within a 2 to 3 week period.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Close down.
Okay, that's what I'm
if you
asking.
did it 9 at a time in the same year, it would cost more.
I'm
And
familiar with maintenance.
yeah.
I had that question earlier.
Overall, the greens gonna be same size, bigger, smaller, at the end of the day?
Some will be bigger, some will be smaller. Real quick example, 12 will probably be bigger than the current 12 green, which is almost twice the size of 1 green. You want to have variety. Ralph Plummer was actually really good at, when he did Preston Trail, his greens averaged in size from about 3,200 square feet at the smallest, which is tiny, to almost 9,000 feet. Really good variety.
Greens is changing.
Yes, sir.
You gonna just talk about?
Yeah, use the mic. I think I mixed it all the way around. Kind of talking this so people online can hear us, but also I've been thinking about this earlier, but